Welcome to Zoho SalesIQ. This video will focus on the Reports module inside your Zoho SalesIQ portal. Log into Zoho SalesIQ and navigate to the Reports section. This section will give you a consolidated view or reports on all of the activities that are happening inside your Zoho SalesIQ portal. There are 4 different tabs under which the Overview, Reports on Visitors, Operator Reports, and Tracking Reports have been categorized. Let's look into them one by one. The Overview section. This section gives you an overview of all of the activities happening inside your Zoho SalesIQ portal. By default, these reports are displayed for all departments and for the current day. You can choose to modify the departments or the time frame according to your needs. The Visitor Status section has the number of visitors plotted against the number of calls attended, the number of chats that were attended online, the number of closed chats, and the number of missed chats. You can see who the top performing operators of your organization are inside the Top Operators section. It also gives you details of all the chats that were attended online or offline by the particular operator. The Visitor Regions section will give you a report on where the majority of your visitors are from. The Operator's Activity Graph has the number of chats attended online, chats attended offline, and the calls plotted inside a graph. The Department's Usage section gives you a count of the visitors, support representatives, and calls taken for each department. The Visitor Analysis Pie Chart gives you a ratio of the new visitors to your existing visitors. The Operator Activity Ratio Pie Chart will give you the ratio of the chat time to the idle time of your operators. Moving on to the Visitors section. The Visitor Details gives a report on calls made by visitors, the ones that were attended online, and the closed ones. The next graph shows the waiting time of the visitors by date. Then there is a pie chart that displays the visitor waiting time ratio on a scale of 5. The Support Information section. Choose the operators and select the status and click on Generate. It will give you complete details about the visitor's question, visitor email, the chat attender, status of the chat, date and time at which the chat was handled, and the country. The Operators section. The overall performance report of all your operators will be displayed in this section. The Operator Activity section gives you the name, total duration, total chats handled, chats owned, number of calls taken, the total chat time, average chat time, linear chat time, etc. The Operators Rating section gives you a graph with all of the ratings that were won by your operators. You can view the ratings in the graph form or in the tabular form. The Operators Availability Graph gives you details of the available time, busy time, idle time, and engaged time of your operators. The Tracking section. This section gives consolidated reports about tracking inside your website. The tracking summary is a consolidated representation of the number of visits, the number of contacted visitors, and the number of responded ones. The tracking analysis section gives you reports on the number of page visits and the average time spent on each page. The visits versus unique visits section gives you the total number of visits and the number of unique visitors. The contacted versus responded section gives you the ratio of the number of contacted visitors to the number of responded ones. There are separate sections that represent the average time spent, the average number of pages visited, the total page views, and the total visitors. I hope you found this video informative. Thank you.